Right, I've just come back from a festival in Inniscarra in Ireland, and I had some casters that I took with me from Wickersley for the hook, and this man here prepared them. And
You didn't get many though, did you?
no, you don't, I didn't get them. Yeah, I'll tell you what we had. We had half a pint a day for the hook. The rest we had to get from the bait farm in Ireland because of the shortage. But half a pint of Wickersley's finest for the hook. And those half pints she did for me in brown paper bags, right? And I'm not exaggerating. 2 weeks after I picked them up, like the last day we were fishing there, they were absolutely perfect for the hook. Absolutely fine still.
And I know people are going to say, oh, they're only saying that because they're on video or what have you, but it is, when you open them up, it is just like that you've just bought them, basically.
Yeah.
So, I thought we'd just do a little video on it because there is a lot of festivals and that on at the moment, isn't there? And obviously, we're just getting back up to speed now with casters, and orders are starting to come in, and there's a few lads been in for the bait this week and gone down to Tamar, like Alan and Oliver and Mick Viles and people like that, and they've all got the bait from here, and all of them, when they ring up and order the casters, and to be fair, we've got quite a following for this now, there's even lads who don't use our shop on a regular basis, but when they're going away on a festival, they'll always ring up and order the bait or whatever, and the first thing they say is, can I have my casters in brown paper bags? Because they keep them brilliantly. And it's not hard, it's not rocket science. If you're going to go on a festival, that is still the best way to keep them. In a tub the size of a sealed tub, the size of basically however many maggots you've got in it, or casters, sorry. So if it were a 4-pint one, it'd just be a smaller version. This one holds on average about 30 to 32 pints, and if I were going just say to Whiteacres or somewhere like that for a week's fishing, and it's like 8 pints of casters a day, I would keep them in that first couple of days. Then I would split them down after that, because obviously you're halfway down.
You're letting air into it, aren't you?
You're letting air into it then. So when you come home from fishing the next day, all you do, you'd open your tub up and they'd all be black because there's too much air in them. But if you can, keep them in the tub with the right amount of a full tub at the brim with paper in them in a sealed container is the best way. But like you say, for hook, or if you just want a pint a day or something like that, if you're just going on like a silverfish festival, we're at Southfield on a 3-dayer in a couple of weeks time, and it'll be like between half a pint to a pint of casters a day. So all we will do for people is, as I said, this one's a full tub. That's how we keep them.
Let's have a look at these. I love this. Caster porn, look at this.
Look at that. Oh, bit of kitchen roll on top, on bottom, and halfway down. Ooh, odd little wriggly diggly there.
You can't see anything. Bit fair, other than nice golden casters.
So, what we do, Tom, get a measure. It don't matter whether I don't like to keep more than 2 pints in a bag.
Right, okay, so you've got a brown bag, 2 pints.
So basically, the old fruit and veg bags.
Brown paper, yeah.
Paper bags like that. So whether it be 1 pint or 2 pint. Now, I do like, obviously these are for shop, but if I were keeping them for a week for myself for fishing, I'd like them a tad darker than that to start with.
Okay.
Just because I think the darker they are without floating, the better they do keep for some reason. And when you do take them out at bags, then they don't tend to go grey and horrible. The darker they are, and they do lighten up a little bit once. I don't know whether it's something to do with the gases inside. There'll be somebody who's a genius out there who'll say that's a load of rubbish, it's nothing to do with that, but I just think it's something to do with gases or something inside them. But it does lighten them off a little bit anyway. So if you put them in white, then I don't like that, because they don't seem to last as long. They want to be as dark as possible, really. But anyway, just for this video, pint of casters into the bag. And then all I do is fold it down like that. And I like to use a big bag so it goes round them, so it don't just rip or out like that. So basically, a pint of casters like that. A clear plastic bag. squash it down, get as much air out of that bag as you can. Like that. Give it a twist. And knot it. And that is it.
Look at that. The perfect pint of casters, and I can vouch for these. Packed like this.
They will keep easily a week. Now, I hear some people say they like to open them up and air them and stuff like that. I think it's a bit like the old car bonnet syndrome. If the car's running, you don't lift bonnet up on your car, do you?
No.
And mess about with it, because that's when you start
Letting other things in. Yeah.
Leave them like that. Don't open them. Don't do anything with them. Just leave them in the bags like that. And after a week, when you open them up, they will virtually look identical to that when you open them. And then obviously, if you did leave them out then after a week and didn't put them in water or anything, then they do start to go a bit wrinkled or a bit greyer or out like that. But you'll put them straight into water once you've opened them up, and they will just look like they're bang fresh.
Yeah.
And they're perfect for hooking, feeding, whatever you want. But up to 2 pints in a brown paper bag like that, I think is maximum. I don't like any more than that. So if you're going on a festival and you want 2 pints a day, it'd be 1 paper bag's worth, and then you just open them up. You can always take 2 with you, but if you don't need the other one, you just leave it till next day then, and that's your first one you're going to use on next day. Or it takes 2 seconds to open them up. Or if I were wanting 3 pints per day or something like that, I'd just have a 2 and a 1 and just mess about like that. But that is the best way when you're going away on a festival for a week's fishing. You don't want to be sat there on a night, do you, wriggling casters, because it's like work again then, isn't it? You want to go fishing, come home, have a couple of pints, have something to eat, bed, and then you're back up for fishing next day. So you're trying to make it as easy as you can. So that is the easiest way to keep your casters for a week's fishing.